Hello everyone, and welcome to this lecture on installing Python and the Jupyter Notebook system onto your computer if you're using a Mac or Linux. What you're going to do is go ahead and open up your favorite browser. I highly recommend Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Then go to google.com and search for the following term, Anaconda Python. Then click the link here. This link is also in the text file associated with this lecture. It'll take you to www.continuum.io/downloads. What you're going to do then is, depending on your system, either click OS X or Linux. If you're clicking OS X, go ahead and scroll down here. It'll take you to downloads for OS X. Then click the Mac OS X 64-bit graphical installer. Something to note here is you need OS X 10.7 or higher. And also note that the file is quite large. It's 283 megabytes. What you're going to do is download the installer, then double-click the .pkg file, and just follow the instructions on the screen due to the graphical installer. There's also a command line installer if you're more comfortable installing things through the command line. If you download that installer, then you're just going to execute this command in the shell or terminal, the bash anaconda. If you're a Linux user or a Unix user, what you're going to do is click that Unix link. It'll take you down here to Anaconda for Linux. You're going to download whichever Linux is right for you. You have 32-bit or 64-bit. And then after downloading the installer, you're going to execute in your shell bash anaconda 2.30 Linux, etc. the .sh file. Okay, once you've done that, you should be able to go to your terminal. And for Mac users, the way to go to your terminal is click the command key plus space to get Spotlight search. Type in terminal, click enter. It should take you to this. Once you have that, you should be able to type Python into your terminal, and you should see something like this that says Python 2.7 Anaconda, and then you can type in, for example, 4 plus 5 and verify that Python is working. You can also print hello world, and you should see hello world come out. If you want to quit this, just say QUIT, quit, and you'll exit Python. You can also put in clear to clear your terminal. The other thing I want you to do is go back to your browser and Google search the term Jupyter. Click the first link, Jupyter spelled Jupyter. That will take you to jupyter.org. Jupyter notebooks are what we're going to be using for this remainder of the course, as far as the interface we'll be using to type with Python. You can go ahead and click the install link here, and it'll take you to the installation page. Basically, it's going to have some pretty basic instructions on how to install. It depends on whether you're new to Python, existing Python user and new to Jupyter, or if you're already using IPython notebooks and want to upgrade to Jupyter. I'll assume you're new to Python and Jupyter and click that link. You'll go ahead and install Anaconda, which you've already done. And then what you're going to do is do conda update Jupyter in your terminal. So if I go to my terminal, I'm going to type in conda update Jupyter. You'll notice I'm fetching the package metadata. Since I've already installed and updated everything, Jupyter is ready to go, and that's fine. Now what you're going to do to confirm your installation is type in Jupyter space notebook, enter, and you should see a Jupyter notebook homepage pop up in your browser. So just verify that this is working for you. We'll learn about how to use Jupyter Notebooks later, but you can see here I'm clicking New on the right-hand corner, clicking Python 2 to start a new notebook, and here I have my notebook environment where I can also interact with Python. So that way I know it's working. Something else that I want to let you know about is if you're on a Chromebook or have limited access to administration privileges on your computer, you can go to jupyter.org, scroll down, and click Try it in your browser. And this will allow you to try Jupyter in your browser, and you'll notice it looks almost exactly the same as what I had on my computer. And you can also run other languages, such as Julia, R, Ruby, and Scala. I'm clicking here a Python 2 notebook, and it'll go ahead and print out the exact same environment online. Okay, so in the next couple of lectures, what we're going to be doing is covering more about IDEs in Python, how to run a .py script, and then we'll go further into why we use Jupyter Notebook specifically for this course and why they're a great environment to learn and teach Python. The main thing you need to get out of this lecture is an installation of the Anaconda distribution of Python and installing Jupyter Notebooks. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you at the next lecture.